Cyclists at Winnats Pass in the Peak District. Widespread disruption is expected as snow continues to fall across large parts of the UK. British Prime Minister Theresa May and European Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker address a press conference at the European Commission in Brussels. Getty Images. Nick Dunn, one of the so-called Chennai Six, is greeted by his sister Lisa as he arrives at Newcastle Airport after being released from India after serving 4 years in jail on weapons charges. Britain's Queen Elizabeth II greets Nigeria's Ambassador to the United Kingdom, George Adesola Oguntadesi, and his wife Modupe Oguntade, during a private dance at Buckingham Palace in central London. Getty 800 abandoned buckets appear at Potter's Field Park, London, in a moving tribute to the 800 children who every day, on average, due to a lack of clean water and sanitation. Just one bucket in the installation, part of WaterAid's Untapped Appeal, could hold almost enough safe drinking water for one child for a week. Every £1 donated to the Untapped Appeal until 31st January 2018 will be matched by the UK government. WaterAid. Ollie Dixon. British Prime Minister Theresa May smiles to European Union President Donald Tusk as she attends Brexit negotiations meetings. Getty. The last supermoon of 2017 sets over Whitley Bay, Northumberland, PA. The crowd reacts as England's Daud Mallon fails to stop a boundary during the first day of the second Ashes Test match. Reuters. England manager Gareth Southgate jokes with Belgium manager Roberto Martinez after the sides were drawn in the same group during the final draw for the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. Getty Images. A supporter of Laurie Love, who is accused of hacking into US government computers, wears a Donald Trump mask as he protests in front of the Royal Courts of Justice in London. A sign reading "We want our future back" is displayed in front of Westminster during an anti-Brexit demonstration. Rex features this year's innovative VA Christmas tree. The singing tree is shaped from a cloud of floating words, contributed by visitors, and is created by leading stage and performance designer Devlin. Rex features David Jones and Margaret Tyler wait outside Kensington Palace after hearing about the engagement of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Rex sailors from the Royal Navy perform the changing of the guard ceremony at Buckingham Palace for the first time in its 357-year history. Arlene Foster gives her leader's speech during the annual DUP party conference at Lamont House. Getty Images. England footballer Michael Owen, prior to riding in a charity race at Ascot Racecourse. Rex shoppers pass a promotional sign for Black Friday sales discounts on Oxford Street. Getty. Britain's Chancellor of the Exchequer Philip Hammond poses with the budget box at 11 Downing Street. EPA protesters hold up a banner during a protest held in solidarity with the University of London cleaners' strike. Petros Alia. British Prime Minister Theresa May greets Ghana's President Nana Akufo-Addo outside No. 10 Downing Street. Getty. Grigor Dimitrov reacts to winning the men's singles final with the trophy during Day 8 of the NATO ATP World Tour Finals at the O2 Arena in London, PA. Central Scotland. MSP Richard Leonard is congratulated by Glasgow MSP Anas Sarwar at the Glasgow Science Centre after he was announced as the new leader of Scottish Labour. Jane Barlow. British military working dog Marley poses for a photograph with his handler, Corporal Daniel Hadley, after receiving the PDSA Dickin Medal, the animal equivalent of the Victoria Cross, for his heroic action in Afghanistan. Reuters. Theresa May chats with resident Valde during a visit to a housing estate in London. Getty. Richard Ratcliffe leaves the Foreign Office with his local MP Tulip Sadiq, following a meeting with Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson. Mark Ward. Rex. Four-time Olympic champion Mo Farah after being awarded a knighthood by Queen Elizabeth II. PA. Restoration work continues on the Palace of Westminster. Photographs by Reuters. Getty. A Stock A veteran takes his hat off during the Remembrance Sunday cenotaph wreath-laying ceremony. Reuters. Members of the Western Front Association During a service at the Cenotaph to mark the Armistice Day, EPA David Davis and Michelle Barnier, Reuters. Britain's newly appointed Secretary of State for International Development, Penny Mordaunt, leaves Downing Street. Priti Patel leaves number 10 Downing Street through the back entrance. EPA schoolchildren and the teacher from Thomas Tallis School look at pictures on display at the Red Star Over Russia exhibition at the Tate Modern in London. Philip Toscano per a cast of the wrestlers, two men taking part in the Greek sport pankration, is lowered into a place at Natural Trust's Stowe Landscape Garden near Buckingham. PA protesters in Trafalgar Square, London, during the Million Mask March bonfire night protest. PA protesters take part in the Justice Now Make It Right for Palestine march, organised by the Palestine Solidarity Campaign in central London. PA people queue outside an Apple store in London to purchase the new iPhone X upon its release in the UK. The iPhone X is positioned as a high-end model intended to showcase advanced technologies such as wireless charging, OLED display, dual cameras, and a face recognition unlock system. Getty British Prime Minister Theresa May greets Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu outside 10 Downing Street in London. The pair are today celebrating the centenary of a British declaration that ultimately led to the foundation of the State of Israel. Getty. Mammotus clouds over St. Mary's Lighthouse in Whitley Bay, Northumberland. Owen Humphreys. Women protest outside Downing Street as they join a demonstration demanding rights for working mothers. Getty Images.